Hi, welcome to the Culture and Sustainable Cities and Communities podcast. Today, we're going to discuss some questions about the Turidia Museum Reserve, which is a museum located in Latvia that has been active safeguarding intangible cultural heritage for more than 35 years.
So, in my opinion, this museum is a perfect example of what communities and cities can do to preserve their cultural heritage in a sustainable way. This museum archives, organizes, and shows off Latvian culture, but at the same time, it is aware of not using its preservation as something commercial or sellable. Culture is not something to mock or profit from. It's something to be preserved, passed on, remembered, and most of all, respected. This Latvian museum has won awards, and as I already said, it is because it is a good example of how culture could live sustainably forever.
Very bright side, the concern for possible risks must be discussed. We consider that the main risk in this approach is the over-commercialization of the culture, as if anyone wants as if anyone gets distracted from the main goal that is preserving and celebrating a community's culture. Advantage can be taken from the place and the people. Big enterprises and companies can begin making their own plans for urban development, leading to other risks such as misinformation, the destruction of a habitat and sites due to unsustainable tourism, appropriation of a culture, and the vanishing of the essence of a culture, erasing the history of someone. We see this as something that could happen, as it's not difficult to get distracted when monetary profit is involved, and even less difficult if you are the one getting it. And this reserve has money involved in its plans.
Well, yeah, I think that there are many concerns that maybe we're not thinking on first thought, but we should talk about it. And I think that Camila already mentioned it before a little bit, which is the cultural appropriation. As we have seen before, there's a really small line between appreciation and appropriation. And we don't want this museum to become more like, oh, I'm gonna go to post on Instagram and people see that I'm here, instead of the actual learning of the culture and appreciating it, but just like more than attraction, that we don't want it. And also, for example, in other cases, by exposing this culture to tourism, you're like really exposing it and can like have like negative effects. For example, we have seen in the past, for example, in Mexico, it's not permit anymore to climb the pyramid in Chichen Itza due to the negative effects that can cause at the pyramid. So that's something we should also think about it. And well, yeah, I mean, as there are many bright sides on these, there are also some not that bright. And yeah, that's it. That's everything for today's episode. So thank you for listening and have a good day.